Greetings radio people, welcome back once more to the shack. Very quick video today. A lot of questions been asked about how do you record on air audio and then how do you play it back over the air. Well, the answer is with the rig you can't, but I'll show you the way that I do this here and hopefully you can replicate this quite easily at your shack. Now all I've got connected between the rig and the PC is the USB cable. I'm not using any of the other fangled gadgets that I've got here, purely using the USB cable. So I was listening to an IK4, here he is. So I'm going to hit the record button. Right, so I've just taken a very short recording. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the setup and show you how I go about transferring that file onto my PC. Back in a sec. So before you go any further, you just need to check the modulation source settings on your rig. Press and hold the data button, which has got mod cell written above it. Press and hold that until you get this screen here. Now it's important that when we trigger a send PTT that we've got the rear USB audio is the selection, not anything else. It's got to be the USB audio because we're going to be using the USB audio codec to transmit the audio file. So just check you've got that set up and we should be good to move on. So now that we've got a recording on the rig, what we need to do next is press the menu button, which is off shot, so apologies for that, but I'm pressing the menu button, and then go to USB file, and then you'll see copy files to PC via USB cable. So select that, and then you have to go up and down and select the files you want. Now we only want the receive recordings, so I've ticked that, but you select them by pressing this button here. So once you've just selected receive recordings, press OK, and then we need to go and look on the PC. So what happens now is it's as if you just pressed and inserted a flash drive or a USB drive or something. So the TS890 now appears as one of the disk drives on my computer. I can go into RX recording and I can grab one of the recordings and I can drag that, let's say, to my desktop, right? So I've now got a copy of the audio file that we took on the rig on my PC. So what I need to do now is make sure that my default playback device is my radio audio codec. So I've got loads of different sound devices on this computer. Typically, if you've only got one rig, you'd have the internal sound card and the USB audio codec. So my USB audio codec, I've conveniently labeled TS890 USB audio to radio. So I'm going to select that as my default output device. I'm going to open this in something like Windows Media Player, which is probably the simplest thing that we've got. Now, if we were to just put this back to the beginning, and if you were to press send on the rig now, let's exit that, I'll keep the files, exit that. So if we were to press send on the rig now, and now press the play button, so that's the recording that I just took. It's not the one I took as part of the making of the video. I managed to delete that and mess about, but that's a recording that I just took. That's the audio file. So what we could do, we could press escape here to come out of transmit, press the menu button, USB file, copy files to PC, audio files, okay. Go back over here to the rig, go into the file folder itself, so TS890, record audio files. Let's grab that one and pop that one up there. Open that, open with Windows Media Player, so I'm going to press send over here, so let's exit here, keep the files, escape, press send over here, open it with Windows Media File. So, what could be simpler, huh?